That's right, folks. You are watching once again Fanatics and the Fan. My name is Hawk, and we are here once again. Woo! I, of course, am joined by the illustrious many people of many great things. Driving down the highway is, of course, our resident gamer from, say the name of the thing again, boy. Otoku, Japanese word gamer is the name of his show.
Solid.
Yeah, I had a call come in. That was crazy. RealOtakuGamer.com. Andre Tipton.
There he is.
Gamer extraordinaire.
Do you have to know Japanese to be a good gamer? Is that what I'm? Is that why I'm screwing up? I don't know Japanese.
No, you don't have to know Japanese. Not
And
at
of
all.
course, from mental health and makeup, Loot. Hello.
Hey.
And of course, from Pop Culture Minefield, he is a man of many things and all of the knowledge, Mr. Keith.
Don't you know it?
And of course, I am Hawk, and we've got a really exciting show for you. We're going to talk about all things nerdy, as well as we're going to talk about this upcoming event we like to call Geekmas. Now, two of you have been to Geekmas. One of you is helping me plan Geekmas. We've had lots of fun at Geekmas. So many great things are going to happen this year. Let's just for just a hot second, acknowledge the fact that we haven't got a chance to do this in what feels like 2 years.
Yeah.
Am I right?
It has been almost 2 years. So yes.
And con life is not just going out and spending money, right?
Well, yeah, con life is something that exists and goes beyond the actual con itself. I mean, for many people, you make friendships at conventions, and you come up with new things to get into. So
yeah, of course, this year we're doing an entire electronic gaming thing, and that is sponsored by the Gaming Arts Media Expo, as well as the Real Otaku, Andre Otaku, Real Otaku Gamer.
Right.
And we got some stuff planned. I'm looking forward to a tournament. That's what I want to see. I want to see Andre get beat up by all the little 13-year-olds in some sort of tournament.
Yeah, right. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You were serious about that. I'm sorry. Okay.
You can't tell me that some of them little kids don't beat you up and make you frustrated.
You keep telling yourself that.
So since we're so close to Christmas and we're going to have gaming at Geekmas, what would you like to see, my friend?
Just a lot of people. I want to see a huge turnout.
Now, what game would you like to see at the gaming tables, though?
I don't know.
Well, let me ask the crew. What game would you sit at a con and play all day? Because that's just the game. That's just the game.
wow. Yeah.
I said I'm gonna start with Luke. She didn't hear.
I did not hear that. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is my first gaming convention ever. So I'm really excited, but I want to take everything in.
What game would make you stop and you just I'm gonna sit down and play?
I like anything that involves looting. Like I would sit there and play Valheim all fucking day because I want to build and I want to loot and I want that. There's a reason my gamer tags loot the body. I want to find the things and build the things. I don't like getting murdered 1,000 times. Like so that's not right. I don't play Fortnite.
Dre.
I'm playing all the big games right now, but I don't know. I saw Demon Slayer. I just picked that up. I haven't played it yet. I saw Demon Slayer. I'd play that. Lost Judgment. I mean, I'm always down for some Smash. So, okay,
See, I'm hoping that we could try to pull off a Smash Brothers tournament. I don't know if it's going to happen, folks. Don't hold me to that. I'm going to try. Keith. Now,
Call of Duty Black. Oh,
go ahead. Say that again. Say that
I
again.
said Call of Duty Black Ops. You know,
I love that game.
any of the Call of Duty Black Ops games, God of War. I'm a total PlayStation head, and I love that stuff. But Call of Duty is something that you can find both myself and Gary, my co-host and partner on Pop Culture Minefield. We're both doing that, and he's an Xbox guy. I'm a PlayStation guy, and we just do Warzone and all that stuff. So,
ironically, to me, one of the best bonding moments of my life, for me and my nephew, we sat in my living room, we played Call of Duty Black Ops. When I discovered playing Call of Duty Black Ops online. Now, understand, when you first discover it, you get your butt whooped a lot. And it's very frustrating. And you throw controllers and you hurt people. But it was the idea of being involved with a community online. I didn't even understand that was a thing that could happen.
yeah.
My nephew in the same house, we would just have a great time. And then they brought along Fortnite and Apex and all of that. And you really started to hang out. I don't get on Fortnite unless other people are on Fortnite and we can just hang out online. That's just, not that I would sit at Geekmas and play Fortnite. And of course, welcome to the show, one of my favorite gamers, Keisha. Keisha, the question to us is, what game would you like us to see played at Geekmas that would make you stop running around and just sit down and play a little bit of game? Just play it like an hour of gaming. What game would you like to see at Geekmas?
To be completely transparent, obviously Halo.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this one.
I knew that was coming. I want to talk about Halo for a second with my gamers and Keith. The Halo is
I love how you separate gamers and Keith.
Well, Keith has already said he is a PlayStation guy, but he's been around since the beginning of the Halo thing. At any point in time in our lives, did we expect or see the Halo experience turn into what it has? Is there anything that says from the first game to now that we were going to get what we got?
The very fact that I'm not talking to you from my own space station shows you that I probably didn't figure that out ahead of time. So,
I mean, I don't think at that point in time, any of us really expected technology to evolve to where it's at right now.
well, unless you're Elon Musk. So,
No, but seriously, because video games come and go, and there's good video games, and then there's Halo
that never stops. It's kind of like Final Fantasy. It's always another one. There's always more progression, more things you can do with it.
yeah.
Clearly, to me, Halo is a Hall of Fame style. This is one of the best there ever will be. It's going to be Halo.
Yes.
Anything new after this is not. It's going to be compared to something like Halo or Call of Duty or Final Fantasy
or God of War.
Or God of War.
Or
I got to put Batman on that.
Or all of the Arkham games.
Yeah, well, I said Batman.
Right. Well, the thing about Halo is, like, for me at least, Halo came at a time where I was playing first-person shooters on PC and some consoles here and there forever. So I was playing like 4 shooters at the same time, and I was kind of burned out.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was like, oh, it's Halo. Oh, man, it's Xbox. So I put Xbox. I'm like, Halo. Oh, man, it's another first-person shooter. I'll try it. So we're at CES before the Xbox came out, and I was with to go to the Microsoft booth, got to sit with those guys. I'm like, so what is this? This is another first-person shooter. So what is this? What makes this one different? He goes, just try it. I'm like, all right. I'm there. And this is before the Xbox came out. This is before all the news came out about it. Everything. I was like, all right, let me try this crap. All right, whatever. And I'm playing it. I'm like, oh my God, what is this?
Okay, Andre just
This
gave
is
me.
Halo. This is Halo Combat Evolved. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. What in the world is this? And I couldn't wait. I said, man, you guys better give me an Xbox as soon as possible. I want one ASAP. And I got mine. I got mine later on that year when they announced it was coming out. And I was like, yeah, I was done. I was like, this game is hands down. It's awesome.
Well,
I
no,
was hooked. I was hooked day one.
you just gave me a great topic just right there. What game has someone told you, hey, you just got to try this, and now it's and it was mind blowing for you?
Oh my God.
I can answer that.
Go ahead, Keith.
Mario Kart.
Okay.
That allowed me to play with my kids, and I got to tell you, that competitive streak comes out of you when you play Mario Kart.
Dude,
Okay.
the savage comes in.
And
I
then
mean,
you got
family
Mario Party, where you
Yeah.
learn exactly how you get a blister.
Right.
Oh my God, right.
Family means nothing playing Mario Kart after a while. After that first 5 minutes, after that first race, that goes out the window. I don't care if you 5. I don't care if you 5. I'm gonna take you out. That's what it comes down to.
That's one of my favorite answers of all time, right there. Dude.
I'm trying to think. There's something because I'm up on all the games most of the time, so there's always something that slips under my radar. But I'll give you this: the first Far Cry.
Nice.
The first Far Cry slipped under my radar. I had heard about it, but I was like, yeah, I'll check it out eventually. And I mean, I review games all the time, and I'm like, I get all the new games before they come out. I'm like, Far Cry kind of like just passed me. And I was like, you know what? Let me check this game. My buddies keep trying to tell me to check this game out. I checked it out. I was like, okay, this is something special. All right. I'm glad I listened to some of you, even though they're always asking me about what games to get. I'm like, all right, that was good. That was a good choice. But yeah, Far Cry was a welcome surprise.
Kesha.
I personally, it's one they pulled from the shelf. I think it was Being Human. They pulled it due to copyright issues, but that was an amazing game.
Yeah, they had all kinds of problems with being.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, when we were younger, my uncle was very, very, very into video games and brought over all sorts of stuff. And we got obsessed with Crash Bandicoot. Like that, we would spend hours as a family, like trying to beat the levels. If you weren't sure what anxiety feels like, play Crash Bandicoot 1.
And try to get all the apples.
Right. Yeah. For me, someone actually gave me Command and Conquer.
I've never played it.
They just gave it to me.
That's classic. That's classic.
And I went through the entire series.
Wow.
From start to finish. It was the only
Didn't
time I
they
put
just have a
games on my
remastered one?
PC was when Command and Conquer came out. It
Wow.
was- yeah, it was. And I thought, and what's funny is Dune, not Dune. Yeah, Dune copied, I don't know if it was Dune or StarCraft. I don't know if it was Command and Conquer or StarCraft that Dune copied. It was basically the same game with a different skin on, but
Right.
which was really exciting for me because I really love Dune, as you guys know from last week's show. I really love Dune.
I need to watch that tonight.
I said, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. You should listen to last week's show too about it. But anyway, we're gonna move on. Folks, you're listening to Fanatics and Fan, watching Fanatics and the Fan, and we're talking about Geekmas2021. We are so excited. Newt has a big announcement about Geekmas 2020, whatever.
2020, whatever, you know.
2021.
Geekmas 2021.
Best show of this year, 2020, whatever.
There's so many things to announce. What specifically am I announcing?
Where are we going to be eating?
We are going to have M's Chocolate Dipped Delights, and we're going to have Backyard Carnivore. We have 2 food trucks available, one sweet, one savory, and I am super excited about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I have a strange feeling one of us is going to gain some weight.
All of the chocolate dipped delights.
I'm going to take Andre's controller and dip it in some chocolate and see if he can stop gaming for 5 minutes.
I wish I could game more. I'm telling you, I wish I could, but I can't. I don't have time anymore. I just have to put the time in to get a review done, and that's it.
Well, we are excited to have those vendors there, those food trucks there. Also, now, and we talked about electronic gaming, but I want to talk about gaming because that's a different reality and honestly the same intensity, which is what I love. Playco Games is bringing all of their wonderful stuff, plus all of the AD&D stuff and everything else. And all of the people here have had some sort of gaming life that wasn't necessarily electronic, if I'm not mistaken. A little bit,
Right.
a little bit.
Right.
The gaming culture at a con is so much cooler than just your regular game. Am I right?
Yes.
Inherently, yes.
Yes.
Because
It's all the people that want to be there. It's all the people that are in to all of the pop culture stuff, and they've paid to be there. They want to be there, so they want to have fun, and it's the ultimate experience. It should always be the ultimate experience.
plus, and this to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, the idea that you're going to be bonding with someone you don't know,
Right.
just for your own survival, is even, I mean, it just adds a little bit of coolness to it, in my opinion.
Yes.
Meeting new people who are into the same things that you are is always a blessing.
And you don't have
Yes.
to worry about being judged. Everybody, like he said, everybody is into the same thing, so nobody's going to judge the next person, which is awesome. You can be yourself.
And just
Yeah.
the idea of I took it upon myself that every time I go to a con like this, a lot of times, and Keith, you know this to be true because you and I both do this. We don't always even get to go to the gaming area, and it's kind of a shame, really, because we miss out on a lot of fun because we're off doing other things.
Yeah.
But I've taken it upon myself to try and stop and at least learn a new game every time I go to a con,
Okay.
regardless of
Yeah.
what it is, you know. And I might go buy up some stuff, go out to metagames and get me some more dice, you know.
Hmm.
Spend large amounts of money at
Spend all your
metagames.
money on Pokemon.
Exactly. Keith, do you remember the Pokemon craze when it first hit the con world?
I am blank.
Yeah, I'm not old. I remember everything pre Pokemon too, but I mean, yeah, I'm not old. I remember that.
Remember when they
No.
almost ran us out of the gaming room because there was so many of them between
my
them
God.
and Yu-Gi-Oh?
Look, I remember when Pogs were the thing.
Oh,
Cogs.
wow.
Cogs.
Oh, wow.
I
Let
still have
alone-
mine somewhere.
Let alone, you know, I remember when you know, all the different, you know, just regular pen and paper, you know, dice games. You know, once D&D hit big, and then you had all these games that were doing different things, of which I'm still a big fan of the GURPS system.
I still love writing out the characters and
I
making
want
the
to play
characters.
D&D. I've never done it before.
Making the
You've never
characters
have?
sometimes
I
is
really
the
want to.
best part.
It's like,
You know, something is really cool, and that it has lasting power when you hear about famous people being fans of the same thing and going out of
Yes.
their way to do it. You know, when you hear about all the famous people that are big D&D fans, when you look at someone like,
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith's one, but also, let's see, you have people like,
Mr. Magic Mike himself.
What?
I
yeah.
love that. I'm not surprised even a little bit.
But you also hear about people like, for instance, one of the reasons why Henry Cavill is currently the king of all geeks is because
Right.
he is a pen and paper geek, but he's also an electronic geek because he's such a big World of Warcraft player. He builds his own gaming PCs. I mean, he knows this stuff. His geek
Right.
bona fides is legit.
Right.
He's
Unlike a
so-
lot of people that are running certain, you know, film studios right now.
Well, like Vin Diesel
So-
is a huge D&D fan to the point.
Oh, yeah.
To the point of he has started corrupting other people.
Well, he made a movie based on one of his campaigns.
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie that he made, that was the oh man, what movie was that? That was the movie
Was it Witch Hunter?
yeah, The Witch Hunter.
Yeah.
The
yeah,
Last
that's it,
Witch
yeah.
Hunter is actually based on one of his campaigns.
And the only thing that was
Really?
wrong with that
Yeah.
movie, what's sad about it is the only thing that was wrong with that movie really was Vin Diesel. I didn't like his character. The way he played his character to me was wrong.
Joe Manganiello, the guy
Yeah,
that
Joe
played
Manganiello.
Deathstroke.
So hot.
Yeah, he's a D&D guy. He's been running celebrity D&D
Yes.
campaigns for
I
years.
thought that was just a thing on Big Bang Theory. That's
No,
real.
he's for real.
You can watch.
Oh
He's a
my
real
god!
man.
I loved that
You can watch.
episode.
You can watch
Will
them on
Wheaton.
Twitch right now. They're on
Will
Twitch all the
Wheaton
time.
is a huge gaming fan. And folks,
Well,
you
look,
can find all of this
There-
gaming
there's-
stuff at Geekmas2021. We've got so much more stuff going on. We've got panels. We've got some of the best guests a person can find. We focused a little bit more on comic books this year because I feel like personally the art of comic books cannot be lost to the technology or to the ether. That the comic books is something we wouldn't have any of this if it wasn't for comic books, in my opinion.
Well, that's because we are on the verge of losing the American comic book industry because you have a lot of people in it that are not the best people to be a part of it right now. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Which is why we've got some of the greatest guests. You can find all of our guests on Fanatics and the Fan on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We've got even more announcements still to come between now and December 11th. Again, Geekmas 2021, December 11th at the Relics Event Center right here in Springfield, Missouri. For the most important part of for this show and the biggest announcement, and Keith, you might have to actually help me do this because I did it live and it was hard, but this is even harder. This year, we get to present the Brandon Shane Pop Culture Icon Award.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm extremely excited about that. We're going to get a little speechy, y'all. Don't just go out to the Chicago chocolate place, get you some chocolate, come on inside, sit down, and let us get a little speechy. The Brandon Shane Pop Culture Icon Award. This year will be presented, of course, to my dear friend and his family, Mr. Brandon Shane. And you'll find out more about that, as well as the presenters of this award to his family. And I'm going to actually let Keith do the one that he'll be helping present.
Yeah, I will be assisting in the presentation of the the next person to be honored with the Brandon Shane Pop Culture Memorial Award, which is the legendary Joyce Reedy, who is very important as far as area live pop culture events go. You know, for many people, she helped to bring a lot of people in the Southwest Missouri area into the convention and pop culture world. And so she's being honored for her lifelong dedication to it and for opening a few doors for both fans and talent.
We absolutely love Joyce around here. We say nothing but good things about her, regardless
She's a
of
force of nature. She is a force of nature.
So she is going to be very mad because they asked me to put something on here that I couldn't put on here because I couldn't get the trophy person to make it. But you'll find out about that at Geekmas. We'll talk about that on stage because I asked the trophy person to put it on there and they refused. Just so you guys know.
It's not on Hawk.
No, it is not on me. I tried, folks, and of course you can find out all of that information. Just hashtag Geekmas2021, Fanatics and the Fan, any of that information, because we are going to have a great time this year at Geekmas. So come on out. It's at the Relics Event Center right here in Springfield, Missouri, December 11th. We still got more announcements.
Yes, we
We
do.
still got more things to tell you guys because Geekmas is
Yes, we
going
do.
to be that big this year.
Oh, big and then some. I mean, look. Let me at least tell you right now, Pop Culture Minefield's going to be there. Gary and I are going to be there. Okay, and we're very excited to join you. Heck, even the members of a brand new convention called Tremendicon, they're going to be there. They're going to be there to help celebrate, because there is nothing like Geekmas. Okay, and if you want to find out more about Tremendicon, if you want to find out more about Pop Culture Minefield, you can find me on Facebook. You can go through Tremendicon on Instagram, Facebook. You can find out about Pop Culture Minefield on YouTube and all the other fine and incredible things. But we're all here because we care about what this community is, what has happened, and where it's going. And Geekmas is the perfect place to do that. Plus, it's the only one that celebrates this half of the year. Because who doesn't like Christmas? Who out there does not like Christmas?
Don't start that argument.
The Grinch
Don't
doesn't
start
like
that argument.
Christmas.
Oh my God.
And just for the record, I am gonna figure out a way to do a little Smash Brothers thing, and I'm gonna beat Andre at Smash Brothers.
I will record that shit.
Yeah, we will have to get that on video.
You know what? I think the
Sorry,
three of us.
gamer.
I think the
Sorry,
three of
gamer,
us should.
not to be messed with.
I think the three of us should just compete in Mario Kart.
That sounds like a great
That'll
idea.
work.
Let's do
Oh,
That'll
that's
let's-
gonna get
let's do-
savage.
Let's do a Mario Kart demonstration of some kind. I love it. I
That'll
love it.
work.
I love it.
That'll work.
I'll figure out a way to make it happen. Folks, you've
That'll
been
work.
watching another great edition of Fanatics and the Fan. We've been talking about Geekmas2021. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all of the things, all of the places. Just type in Fanatics and the Fan. And of course, Geekmas21. This has been a wonderful show. So for Keith, Luke, Dre, and Kesha, my name is Hawk, and this is Fanatics and the Fan.
Hey everybody, this is Michael Rooker, and you're listening to Fanatics and the Fans.